Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb has just released new images of the interstellar object known as Atlas, capturing global attention yet again. On October 29, 2025, at precisely 7:47 a.m. Eastern Time, Atlas reached perihelion, the closest point in its orbit to our Sun. According to calculations from NASA's JPL Horizon system, the timing of this passage was determined with astonishing accuracy. Within just a few minutes, it marked what could become a historic moment in astronomy. Yet, strangely, at this very moment of peak significance, something critical happened. We couldn't see it. A moment lost in light. Exactly when Atlas was closest to our star, it was completely hidden from Earth-based telescopes, lost in the blinding light of the sun. As Dr. Loeb explained in his blog post on Medium, this creates an eerie scientific silence. In his words, "We don't know what happened to Atlas at perihelion." This moment, when the object was being bombarded with an intense 770 watts per square meter of solar energy, was scientifically crucial. If Atlas is a natural comet, bound together by loose gravity and icy cohesion, this energy should have caused fragmentation or a spectacular outgassing event. But with the sun between us and Atlas, this potential celestial drama is unfolding entirely beyond our sight. A missed opportunity. By 6 months, Dr. Loeb also highlighted a missed opportunity that stings with frustration. Had Earth been positioned on the opposite side of its orbit, as it was 6 months ago or as it will be 6 months from now, Atlas would have passed just 54 million kilometers from our planet. This distance would have allowed our radar systems to lock on, bounce signals off its surface, and produce three-dimensional images of its rotating structure. With Atlas rotating every 16.2 hours, multiple radar captures could have revealed its exact shape, size, and surface features. Instead, Earth's current position has placed the object at a far less accessible range, about 269 million kilometers away during its closest approach in December, too distant for radar detection. Current monitoring intensifies. As revelations about Atlas's anomalies spread, the global scientific community has begun to mobilize in earnest. Radio observatories around the world have begun continuous monitoring, listening for any signs of unusual behavior, deliberate maneuvers, radio transmissions, mini-probe releases, or artificial light emissions. U.S. Mighty Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna is also playing a key role in the effort, pushing to release high-resolution satellite images of Atlas, taken on October 2, 2025, for public and scientific analysis. Every possible angle is being explored. What are scientists searching for? They're scanning for anything that could indicate non-natural behavior, excessive heat signatures, unexplained acceleration, unusual structural changes, or directed emissions. In essence, they're looking for signs that Atlas might not be just a comet, but a machine. What is Atlas? Atlas is the third confirmed interstellar object ever discovered, following Oumuamua and Borisov. But unlike its predecessors, Atlas is shaping up to be by far the most enigmatic. With a minimum estimated diameter of 5 kilometers, it is 1 million times more massive than Oumuamua, and 1,000 times larger than Borisov. For comparison, SpaceX's Starship, the largest rocket humanity has ever built, is still 100 times smaller than this object. Atlas is not just large, it is unexplainable. The 8 impossible anomalies. Dr. Loeb has given Atlas a 4 on the Loebi scale, a conceptual tool that rates cosmic objects from 0, definitely natural, to 10, definitely artificial or technological. A score of 4 means the object shows strong indicators of artificial origin, though not yet conclusive. This rating is based on 8 anomalies that defy current understanding of interstellar comets. 1. Precise orbital alignment. Atlas's trajectory aligns within 5 degrees of the ecliptic plane, the flat plane where all major planets orbit the Sun. For an object from deep interstellar space, This alignment is nearly impossible, a 0.2% probability. Random interstellar visitors should come from any direction. Yet Atlas behaves as if it's following the invisible roadmap of our solar system. It's as though it knew exactly where to enter. 2. Reversed tail behavior, anti-tail jet. In July and August 2025, Atlas emitted a jet toward the Sun, completely opposite to what comets typically do. Comet tails always form away from the Sun due to radiation pressure. This anti-tail behavior violates fundamental physical laws governing cometary dynamics. This behavior suggests some type of active propulsion or internal mechanism that directly contradicts known natural processes. Third anomaly: Atlas has an extraordinary mass and is moving faster than similar objects. The probability of this happening naturally is less than 0.1%. In interstellar space, larger objects usually move slower due to the gravitational dynamics of their origin systems. Yet Atlas breaks this rule, being both far more massive and much faster than its predecessors. This specific combination strongly suggests either a non-natural origin or an artificial propulsion system. Fourth anomaly: Atlas passed close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter with perfect timing, while remaining invisible from Earth during perihelion. The probability of this occurring randomly is 0.05%. The precision in this sequence of planetary flybys is mathematically almost impossible for a natural object, and the fact that it remained hidden from Earth during the most critical observation moment feels far too convenient. It's as if the object followed a planned route that maximized planetary reconnaissance while minimizing Earth detection. Fifth anomaly: mysterious composition. The gaseous plume of Atlas contains far more nickel than iron, similar to artificially produced industrial alloys. The probability of this composition occurring naturally is less than 1%. This metal proportion is typical of terrestrial industrial refining, not natural cosmic formation. Even more shocking, the nickel-cyanide ratio is orders of magnitude higher than any known comet, including 2I Borisov. This suggests processed material, not a random cosmic mix. Sixth anomaly: Atlas contains only 4% water by mass, dramatically different from typical comets, which are composed of 80–90% water ice. Comets are essentially dirty snowballs. Atlas defies that definition completely. It is almost entirely dry. This composition is more consistent with metallic asteroids or artificial objects than with any known natural comet. Seventh anomaly: Atlas showed extreme negative polarization never before observed in any comet, including 2I Borisov. Light polarization reveals fundamental surface properties. No natural comet has ever displayed this specific optical pattern. This suggests a surface structure or composition completely different from anything known to exist naturally. Eighth anomaly: Atlas arrived from the same direction as the famous 1977 WOW signal, with 9-degree precision. The probability of this directional match is 0.6%. The WOW signal remains the most mysterious and possibly artificial radio transmission ever detected. This directional correlation is statistically significant and suggests a possible connection between two of modern astronomy's greatest mysteries. Astronomical probability. When we multiply these individual probabilities, the cumulative chance of all 8 anomalies occurring naturally is less than 1 in 10 quadrillion. This number is so small that coincidence becomes an impossible explanation. What we are looking for now: if Atlas performs maneuvers, releases mini-probes, or transmits radio signals, then we will know we are dealing with technology. Other technological signatures include artificial light emissions or excess heat from an engine. If Atlas is natural, then the intense heating at perihelion may cause it to fragment, creating a spectacular natural plume of gas and dust.